Hey, what's up, my yarny peeps?
Hi guys.
I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying safe, as I always do. So, this tag along decided to join in again.
She forced me.
I didn't force him. On an unboxing. He's kind of like becoming like Evelyn. Evelyn loves to be on camera. So does Mr.
I don't know that I love it, but I'm happy to help. So, and I enjoy talking to you guys and hanging out with her. So I'll take what I can get.
Okay, today we have an unboxing from Hobium. Let's talk about Hobium. Okay, if you guys are not familiar with Hobium, Hobium is a yarn company based in Turkey. I have bought from Hobium for a long time, and they used to be my favorite yarn company that I could buy that was not within the United States. I still like Hobium. They have made some changes, but they are now my second favorite. Wool Warehouse booted them out of the first place, and now
Winner.
Hobium is probably my second favorite. But they did make a few minor changes that I wasn't really impressed with. But let's go ahead. I'm just going to show you. I bought on their Black Friday sale. They had 40% off all their yarn. I bought a lot of their new yarn just to show you. But I'm going to tell you it's not on sale anymore. I got it for 40% off. I told everybody about it, that they had a 40% off sale for Black Friday. But I'm going to tell you what it is full price. Hobium, as far as shipping, they say that it gets to you. It used to be 2 to 3 day shipping. It's not that anymore. Now it's 3 to 5 working days. International shipping. They say that's express shipping. They ship anywhere. It took
Well, international and express delivery. So.
Well, it took 7 days to get to my house, but that would not count Sunday or Thanksgiving, so I guess 5 is what it took. Even though when I got the invoice, it said it would be here in 2. But
Our mail's pretty slow.
mail's a little slow.
I think it's still the Pony Express. Isn't that who delivers our mail?
And then another thing that I noticed that they changed is it used to be free shipping to the U.S. if you spent $150 or more. Well, that's what I always did. They upped that. Now it's free shipping to the U.S. You have to spend $200 or more. I don't really like that well. Now, if you don't spend the $200, shipping prices vary per country, but in the U.S., it can cost anywhere, depending on how much yarn you get, $10 or $11 up to $35. I think they did have a little bit of a raise in shipping prices. What are you doing? What were you looking at? All right, so I'm just going to show you some new yarn that I got. Remember, I paid 40% off, but this is full price now. So I'm going to tell you what it would be full price. This is new.
Which one is it? The honey one?
This is called
Atoll?
Atoll
Mirafill?
Mirafill. No, that's not the
That's
honey.
not it.
Which one is it?
I was going to say.
Go
yeah,
up.
I'll just type it
I think that's it.
in. Right here.
Oh, okay. Okay, Atoll Mirafill. Honey. No, it's not honey. I'm messing up. Just the Atoll Mirafill. I have one called honey. I just haven't showed you yet. Now, let's look at it and see. It's 15% wool, 61 acrylic, and 20% polyamide. It is a soft yarn. I'd give it on a 7 on a scale from probably maybe an 8 on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as softness goes. It's extremely scarfable. But you can see that it, we click on it and let's read about it's easier just to read it about it. So it's 100 grams. They classify it as a 4-weight, and there are 142 yards here. So yeah, that's a 4-weight in my opinion. It's a thicker 4-weight. It's a roving style, but roving does go thick to thin, and it's fuzzy. You can see the fuzzies, so that would be hard to frog. But it's very soft. I can't really think of any yarns right now that it's comparative to it. Maybe Lion Brand has one on their site. Look that up. I know what it is. I just can't think of the name.
You want me to look it up?
Look, Lion Brand. Just go to Lion Brand and go to their clearance section. They have some of it on clearance right now. Certain colors of it. In case you guys have. I always try to compare this yarn to yarns that we can get in the right there. Soft spoken. Lion Brand soft spoken. Now, if you've ever used that, this would be what I would compare that to. Now, what do they want for this? A roll?
$4.90.
$4.90 for
142.
142 yards. It's very soft. I guess that's an okay price. How many colors they got available? 7 colors.
7, yeah.
So that's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, let's go next to Lion Brand we're done with.
Okay.
This is called
Rosetti.
Rosetti, Alaska. Let's read about it on their site because it's
To the search bar here.
Hobium, not Lion Brand.
Oh, I thought I closed that.
It should be on the front page. It's their new ones. Right there. Okay. So
8 colors.
it comes in 8 colors, all of which are solid. 44 acrylic, 26 polyamide, 15 merino wool, and 15% alpaca. 50 grams. They classify it as a 0 lace weight. 246 yards. Now it is very.
Thin, huh?
I don't think that's a 0 lace weight. I would consider that more towards a 2. That's only my own personal opinion, though. You can always agree or disagree. But it is very fuzzy. Now, it does have a nice fiber content. Softness, again.
Really soft.
7.
That other one was softer, but
6. 6.5. That other one was silky soft. This
Yeah, I
one's
like
more
that
of a plushy soft, I guess. Not plushy. Microfiber soft.
maybe
Anyways, it's very pretty. I think, what's the...
550.
550 a ball for how many yards?
It was 246.
246. It does have, well, 40 acrylic, 20. It doesn't have a lot of merino. 30% merino alpaca blend, and the rest is acrylic and polyamide. Lace weight, like I said, definitely not a lace weight. Probably a 2 weight. Only my opinion. 550. That's not bad either. It is pretty. Very scarfable. I like it. If this goes in the giveaway, it got hugged by me. I like the color. It's pretty. So yeah, that's not bad. Okay, let's move on to what's that first one called?
First one.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
honey.
Ah,
You mean on the
here it
homepage
is.
here?
Here it is. Here it is.
That's the honey.
Rosetti. Now that's a yarn brand I have not heard of before. I guess I don't know if were labels come out. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, so this is the Rosetti again in honey. And as you can see, it's very fuzzy. It's got the silver through it with the red fuzzies around it. Softness 6?
Like the other one?
5.5. No, it's
Yeah,
like
maybe
a
a
6.
little
It's just,
coarse than the other one.
it's not coarse.
Maybe it's because it has that chain through it. Or whatever
You
it
just
is.
don't know how to rate them, Mr.
Yeah,
Bond.
you should listen to her because I'm an amateur with this.
5.5 or 6.
I'm not
5
a
and
professional.
5.5 or 6. You're not a professional.
I'm
You're
not a
not
professional.
professional. You keep saying that. I keep hearing that. That's a movie.
And I'm not.
That's a movie reference. All right.
Denzel.
Oh, okay. This is 70% acrylic, 21 polyester, 9% alpaca, 100 grams, 6 weight, super bulky. No way. Not in a million years. That's one thing that I've always kind of frowned upon, and that's why I do these on Hobium, is because they don't really classify, in my opinion, their weights correctly. That is not a bulky 6.
Well, maybe that's a bulky 6 in Turkey.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's universal. It's just they different names. I mean, different countries have different names for it, but that's a 4-weight in my opinion. That is no way I would classify that as a bulky 6. But I'm not talking down on it. It's pretty nice. 251 yards for how much?
$7.
$7 for a 4-weight of what blend of fiber? It's very pretty.
This was the acrylic, 70 acrylic, 21 polyester, and 9 alpaca.
Probably not something I would buy again unless it was on sale. It's beautiful though. I think it would make a pretty scarf.
If you buy 5, you get 10% off.
If you buy by the pack, it's cheaper, but $7, huh? That's a little much for me, but I got it 40% off, so it was like, what was it, $4 maybe? So that was worth it. But anyways, let's move on to the next one. These are all coming apart. This I thought was expensive at the time. Maybe right there, that pink one.
Cottonwood.
No, there were some I couldn't even get because they were too much money, I think. Okay, so this is 100% cotton. This is called Fibra Natura. Natural fine hand knitting yarns. Cottonwood, 100% organic. And it go down 100% cotton, organic cotton, I take it. Okay. They said it's a 4-weight. Yes, light 4-weight. 4-weight, yes, light. 114 yards for $6. I don't know why you have to pay more for like recycle and stuff, and I guess it's a
might cost more
recycle.
to process.
This is organic. Yeah, it does cost.
Well, organic, yeah, it definitely costs more to grow organic cotton.
Yeah. It's not the softest cotton I've ever felt. Honestly, it kind of feels like peaches and cream cotton that you could buy at Walmart. I'm not trying to dog or nothing, but it being natural, organic cotton. I do believe they have a softer organic cotton on their site for a little bit cheaper.
And is that by Rosetti too? It looks like it has Rosetti.
I don't know.
Well,
No.
down here it has Rosetti.
Oh, it must be the same brand, Rosetti. It's like that's a yarn company I never heard of. This would be something I would make dish towels out of or something. And I don't think I would want to do that because of the price. So, yeah. But I got it 40% off, so I guess dish rags is doable. Okay, let's move on to this new one they had here.
But are the dishes doable?
I don't, if I can get Livia to do them. My daughter. What's this one? It's on the front page. Himalaya. I like their Himalaya brand. It's nice. It's their combo. Himalayan combo.
It's not variegated?
Yeah.
Is it the variegated one?
Yeah. I don't know what color this is, but anyways, it's 50% acrylic and 50% wool.
It's only 43 yards.
43 yards of a bulky 6. Now this is a bulky 6. That is correct.
Yeah, why would that other one even be called that? It was 3 or 4 times smaller than that.
Because I said Hobium don't always get their classification right. That's what I'm here for. I like Hobium. I do. It's just that's one thing that they kind of always been. For me, I've always known them to classify their yarn wrong, and I don't even know if it's them doing it. It could be the company doing it. It's the company, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, this is a 4-weight.
No, bulky 6.
Or a bulky 6.
Super bulky.
What's the yardage?
43.
43 of acrylic wool blend. I'm gonna give it a 4. You could tell there's some wool on that one.
Might not be too comfortable with the scarf.
I think it'd be cool for a hat. Or how much is it a ball? $6.80.
For 43 yards.
43 of a bulky 6. You know, I can get Lime Brand Heartland at Walmart for like $3, and it's got more yardage than that, and it's softer. So, but this, I don't know. Himalaya is
same colors though.
It's a good brand. No, this is a variegated. I don't even like variegated yards, but I just bought it because it was new. These will probably go in a giveaway. Most of this stuff will go in giveaways because I tend not to use too much Hobium on my videos because a lot of people can't get it. I do, but I try to use yarns
on your tutorials and stuff. Yeah.
I try to use yarns that's easily accessible to people. I mean, I don't always do that, but I try to do that. But it's pretty. I think it's pretty. It's a little high price, a little bit, you know, good for a hat though. Maybe some.
Can you make a hat out of just one skein of that? 43 yards?
No, probably not.
Oh.
I think a basic double. I think I made it one time barely at a 96 yards of a bulky 6. I don't know. I don't know. It really just depends on what stitches you use. Okay, let's move on here. What's this stuff?
More Himalayan combo?
Okay, so this is the same thing but solid. I don't even know why I bought it.
Are they the same price? Oh, nice.
How much is it? The same price?
$6.80. Was that what it was?
$6.80.
Look at the other one.
Is it the same price, same feel, same yardage? 43.
Yep, 43.
So
6 super bulky,
it's just,
50 acrylic, 50 wool.
It's just a solid. So yeah, probably not nothing I would buy again. But there are some of these. I'll tell you at the end. Now this I've had, but I don't think I've had it in the plus. Boom plus.
Boom plus.
Should be on the front page, but it may not be. I don't know. Now this is something that I always liked from Hobium. It's soft. I'd give it a 6.
This one here?
Boom plus. I'd give it a 6. They do have it like in like a 2-weight. This is supposed to be their 4-weight, I think. It is, go down. It's 100% acrylic. Now they classify it as a bulky 5.
Bulky chunky.
I guess, no. You guys can tell me, but I think that's a 4-weight myself. I don't see it being a chunky weight at all. Not even a thin chunky. Maybe like the thinnest chunky you ever saw in your life, but I don't know. What do you think?
Thin chunky? That's
is it
kind
chunky?
of an oxymoron, isn't it?
Anyways, 174 yards, and like I said, I'll give it a 6 because it is like a squishy soft.
Oh yeah.
I like it, and it's only $3 for how much?
It was 174 yards, so that's a good deal, huh? Is it?
Yeah, for considering the softness factor, it's an okay deal. I mean, I would buy it again, of course. I bought the regular, I think they have it in a 2-weight or something, and I always thought the softness on it was nice. And
well, since it's $3, it'd be good to get a 5-pack at least and get.
Yeah, I got the
for
5-pack,
$2.70
so I've only paid $2.70 for each one of these because I bought a 5-pack. It's anti-pilling too, so yeah, I like this, and that's something I would rebuy. I bought this navy actually to make hats for Hat Not Hate. I purchased a loom, knitting loom. It ain't here yet, but when I get it, I'll show you guys. And man, Hat Not Hate better watch out. Bagoday.
They're gonna get a lot of hats.
Bagoday is gonna whip them out.
Are you gonna do like that girl on TikTok?
No.
Hook a drill to it?
No.
That was pretty neat.
That was cool.
She was whipping out some hats, wasn't she?
I guess.
Pretty good
maybe
ones.
if it works. I don't want to tear my.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Okay. I never had this one. Look that one.
Vivaldi.
Atrophiel. I like Atrophiel. It's a good brand that Hobium sells. What? Vivaldi? Vivaldi. Pretty burgundy. Okay, so
A lot of colors.
a lot of colors to choose from. All solid. 80 acrylic, 20 wool. Number 4 weight. Yes, it is a number 4. 218 yards. Price?
$2.90.
$2.90. I bought a 5-pack, so I got them for $2.61.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a bad deal. Softest wise, I give it a 5. Just in the middle, you know. It's not the worst. It's still good enough to make a scarf and a hat set out of. That's a good deal. I'd buy that again.
Oh, someone asked in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
They asked if most yarns get softer or more coarse after you wash them.
I always hand wash everything. You know, I tend to make smaller items like Evelyn's dresses or anything like that, or hats will be hand washed. I don't, and a lot of people can't do that. They don't have the time nor the space to lay it out to dry flat, which is understandable. But I think it depends on the yarn. Most acrylics will soften up in the wash. But the reason why I hand wash is because I spend hours and hours and hours, especially on Evelyn's dresses. There's no way I'm throwing them in a washer and dryer. I don't even care if it says you can do it. I don't care if I had a hand wash cycle. I still wouldn't do it. So that's just me though. But
it was a good question though. I didn't know.
Yeah,
So,
it is a good question. So
great. I'm good.
you're not on camera.
I inch over a little bit.
Okay, let's look at this stuff. I think it's on the front page. Ooh, that's pretty, but it's lightweight.
I
I knew this was lightweight when I bought it though. But front page. I think it's a new one. Madame Tricot Paris, which is another brand that Hobium carries, which is a nice brand.
Nope, that wasn't it.
Yeah, Camellia Batic.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Okay, what's it say about it? It's pretty
Mercerized
colored.
cotton, 100% mercerized cotton.
100% mercerized
It's a
cotton.
light double knit 3, it says. I think that's about a 2.
I say it's a 2. What do you guys think?
What's a 1? Is a 1 almost thread?
One weight? I could show you some one weights, but
Because that 0 lace looked a little thicker than. But I guess you say that they sometimes label them wrong, so.
that's a 2 weight.
2 weight.
Will they label it?
A 3 light.
Like
double knit.
3. I guess. I mean, I don't even see it. Sometimes I say that it's like a super lightweight 3, like regular mandala, but this is lighter than mandala. So I'd give it. It's like what you get in the cotton king cakes from Hobby, or the swirl cakes. It's really thin like that, and it is a mercerized cotton. This isn't 284 yards, 510. Okay, mercerized cotton. It's got pretty colors. It feels like mercerized cotton, not the softest cotton. Some mercerized cotton is softer than others. This one I would give it a, as far as cotton goes.
I'm not an expert.
It's a hard one. It feels like kind of the thread that you make, mercerized thread that you make them old-fashioned baby dresses out of, that mercerized cotton. That's what it
Or
kind of,
doilies and stuff?
yeah, that's what it kind of feels like. So, yeah, I could see people making baby dresses out of it, you know, and it would probably soften up too after the wash also.
So, let's see. Those would be really little stitches, wouldn't they? 184 yards. How many of those do you think it would take to make a baby dress?
I don't know. Go up a little bit.
Because it says use a hook like a 4 or 5 millimeter.
I don't use weights. Is 510 is what the price is. You go to Walmart and you can get the Red Heart thread for a lot more yardage, I think, for cheaper, but not in these colors. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
It really depends. They have
nice colors.
The colors are all very pretty, but they all are variegated. It really depends on how bad you want the color, I think. Whether you think it's worth it or not. I'm not much on these lightweights, so this, you know, will go in a giveaway, and it's you know, $5.10 a piece. You know, I put a pack of 5 in a giveaway. That would be enough for someone to make a baby dress out of. I'm sure. Or, you know, something like that. Not baby something out of it, or not even baby. If you wanted to make a shuffle real pretty, lightweight cowl, anything like that.
Cool.
So
just time consuming to make it, huh?
Yeah, it hurts my hands, so I don't do it. Okay, I have another new one here. That Rosetti brand. Montana.
Is it on the front page?
Probably on the front page.
Montana.
Never seen this before. Still soft though. Oh yeah, that's soft. That's a 7, solid 7. What do you think?
Yeah, that's
nice.
really nice. Yeah.
You got to remember when you're raking yards, different fibers feel different. So like fuzzy yarns, you know, they're gonna feel a different 7 than what this type of yarn.
What was that one again? Montana.
Montana. It's very pretty. It's 100% acrylic. So, and it feels really nice for an acrylic. I'd give it it's softer than
solid 6.5, 7.
Solid 6.5 for a 7. It's, you know, it's nice. Is it worth? It's 100% acrylic. They say it's a 4 weight. It is a 4 weight. 229 yards for $4.30. $2.29. I don't think that's a bad price.
If you buy 5, you get
not for the softest
$3.87.
Yeah, I bought a 5-pack, so I only paid $3.87 for it. It's just shipping that kind of kills people. Now that they raised it from $150, I used to be able to do that, spend $150 at Hobium, and get free shipping. Now I have to spend $200, which
it's harder
to do that. I won't be able to buy from them as much, and a lot of people can't spend that much, even the $150. So this shipping is a little. You got to take that into account. But yeah, it's nice. If I ever save up enough money to buy, I would repurchase that one for sure. I don't have many more to go. Okay, this is on the front page, I think.
You gotta put that up.
This is Himalaya brand again, Mona to cake. Okay, so this is the Himalaya Mona. And this is what I would call 85 acrylic, 15 wool, super bulky.
See, it says that's a 6 super bulky. And where's that other one that they called a super
Does
bulky?
it say it on there? Super bulky 6.
Where's the other one you had that said it was a super bulky?
Is that a
6?
super
Let's
bulky 6 to you guys? No, that's a 4-weight.
Where'd it go, babe?
That's a 4-weight. What?
The one that you already...
The real super bulky?
Yeah. I just want to see
That's
what
a super
compare.
bulky.
So let's look.
That Hobium, you know, their brands are I don't know why they're labeled wrong, but when you go to buy this, if you do buy this, it is not a super bulky. It is a light 4-weight, maybe even a 3. It's roving style, and it's very, very similar to yarns that you can purchase here at Michael's and Joann's. What's the price? For 284 yards, $5.85. Okay, so it's very similar to Red Heart Roll With It Melange. Yeah, I don't know why it says it's 2-day delivery estimates. I don't know why it says that.
Also, if it says it's a super bulky, don't you usually get less yardage with a super bulky? So if you say, you look and see there's 284 yards and it's a number 6 super bulky, you think, well, that's a great deal because that's a whole lot of yards in that cake.
Now, I'm not saying Hobium did this.
No, it's the manufacturers label the labels like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And I'm not even saying the manufacturer did it, but some yarn companies do misinterpret their yarn weight classifications. I can give you an example of the Caron anniversary cakes. Grab that one up there, babe. Sorry to go off track. I'm just going to give you a little tidbit here. Now, you look at these, and I bought mine online, and it said I was a super bulky 6. And that it had, what was the yardage on it? Over 1,000 yards. And the price was like $34. I'm like, super bulky 6 over 1,000 yards. You know, that's a lot of money, but that's pretty, I mean, it's a super bulky 6 for 1,000 yards of a super bulky 6. But when you get it, it's a 5-weight. It might be a thicker 5-weight. Actually, I think that's a perfect 5. Like I said, some of them are a little thin nowadays. But, you know, they mislabeled it. I don't know if it was for the intentions of making it look like, since it was a little bit thicker of a 5-weight, to make it look like it had more when you buy it, or maybe it was just accidental, but it's definitely not a bulky 6.
You know, I bet they use like a micrometer to measure it.
They do wraps per inch. I don't know if...
And does it matter if it's loosely wound like that? Does that make
that looks like it splits.
Yeah, but does that make it considered bulkier if it's looser like that? Or is it only just...
I don't think so.
At the tension that it's going to be crocheted?
I've already did a review on this and told everybody it was a 5-weight whenever they first came out. Not to expect it to be a 6. I think most people knew that anyways. Anyways, back to this. So it says super bulky on their site. Anyways, no. It reminds me of Red Heart Roll With It Melange and Lion Brand Ferris Wheel quite a bit. So what it is a roving style. And it also reminds me of Premier. Go to Premier. Almost identical to this one at Premier.
What do you do?
You guys probably know the name of it. I get my...
Hold on one second. Hold on, I'm going to go help Bev just a second.
After their...
Hold on, I'll come out there. Sorry, guys.
I do so many. And
What do you need?
Premier Coffee Shop. That's what it is, almost identical to. I would say that it is probably close to the same yarn as the Coffee Shop. That... even more closer than the Roll With It Melange and the Lion Brand that I said. But yes, that's what I would say it is. Now the Premier Coffee Shop is $3.99. $284 yards. Let's look at this one again. It's the same thing. 284 yards, same fiber content. I think this is the coffee shop, just another label on it. You find that often on yarn companies. I ran into it a bunch of times. So this is $5.85. Premier's is $3.99. Exact same yarn, different colors, but everything else on it is the exact same. Like I said, though, you find.
Did you find it?
Yeah, you find it a lot. Yarn companies, they just. Not yarn companies, big yarn manufacturers, the factories, they make the same yarns and companies will buy it and they'll slap their own label on it. You find that a lot, so it's not uncommon. Okay, I think I'm about done because this has gotten way too long. Way too long.
How long is it? 30 minutes, babe. Blab, blab, blab.
Oh, I had to show this. This is it. This is it. I've already had this before.
Oh,
But they were sold out forever, and you gave one of them away in your giveaway. And then I'm like, whatever, I'll just give the other one away. But they got him back in. We look it up. Hobium.
Hobium's Bagoday.
Spaghetti yarn, macrame cakes. Aren't those pretty? Great for bag making or plant holder making. Placemats. What's it made out of? Wait, before I tell you. 80%.
Spelling it right? Oh, yeah. Spaghetti's got an H in it, but they spelled it.
No, it's different kind. You gotta put macrame.
Macrame?
Right here.
Yeah, I can spell that. Oh, that's spelled different too.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Mr. Overconfident, Mr. BOD.
That one had a K in it.
It didn't even come up.
Spaghetti. Macrame.
You're not even spelling it right.
Yes, I am. SPAGETTIMAKROME. I'll spell
Type in spaghetti cake.
Cake. Oh my gosh. Let me try macrame cake.
There it is.
Yeah, there.
Alright, ooh, cake.
Oh, they had yarn with spaghetti, that's why. Join to it. Spaghetti yarn.
I don't want to add it to my cart. It's adding it to my cart. I want to see.
It's probably already in your cart still.
No, it's not in my cart. Okay, it's 80% cotton, 20% polyester. I think would work well okay for kitchen items. I wouldn't go much lower as far as cotton wise. You don't really 20 or 80% to 100% cotton is what I usually recommend for kitchen items. But yeah, so bags, kitchen items, stuff like that.
It's cool.
I definitely wouldn't make a top or anything. It's nothing like that. It's more for sturdy projects. Placemats, hot pads, stuff like that.
You could make hats with it, couldn't you?
I think it'd be too stiff.
Too stiff?
Yeah. But anyways, these are
it's cool. I like the colors.
super bulky 6 is what it's classified as. It's not a super bulky 6.
It's like a 4, maybe a 5.
It's chain spun, 4-way.
Which is cool. I like the chain spun.
Chain spun is my second favorite. 273 yards of cake, $8.15. So I think a cake would make a smaller bag. And a cake you'd want to use the whole cake probably for whatever project you were doing, considering the way it varies its colors out like that. I like that blue. That blue's pretty.
Me too. That's my favorite one.
I like that.
Cool.
I bought it because I liked it and I've had it before. So I won't comment on the price because I overpay sometimes on things that I like. Whether or not that's worth it, that's up to you. I mean, if you think it is, you had to have it. I don't know. But that's it. That's all that I got.
That's it?
I told you that was our new yarns. Oh, go back to the main page of Hobium. I don't want to make this video already way too long, Mr. Bond.
You can cut out all my antics.
Okay.
I had no antics this time.
They had a couple I couldn't get because they were just too much money. They had one called Donna Yarn. It was $10 for 125 yards, but it
merino
was
wool.
100% merino. But I guess that's not bad. I don't know though if it's going to be a 4-way like it says, or if it's going to be a 2-way. You never really know when it comes with Hobium.
It's hard to tell by the picture.
I guess I should have bought it, but I didn't. Okay, that's it. Okay, so look for some of this stuff in giveaways, except for I might be keeping that navy blue to make hats for Hat Not Hey on my loom whenever it
that's
comes
gonna be
in.
fun. Evelyn will like that.
And that's
The
it.
boys won't. But they're going to learn it.
I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing from Hobium. Now, please remember, I like Hobium. I do. Some things have changed on their side. I have noticed. I'm not really big fan of the changes. Their yarn's a little bit more money than it used to be. Their shipping's a little bit slower than it used to be. Their shipping's more money than it used to be. You know, all those things factored in that made them knock down where the Wool Warehouse took the #1 spot now.
But in their defense, you never know what's going on with someone else's country and their economy and things like that. So, you never know. Might be really helping them out to purchase from them.
You did purchase
Yeah,
from
I
them.
know. I mean, they may not be overpricing or anything, the shipping or anything like that, because they want to. It might be because they have to, because of their economic situation in their country. So I'm more optimistic, right?
I'm thinking about how much bang I can get for my buck.
True that.
We're gonna go.
All right.
Thanks, everybody.
You can disregard everything I say.
I'm not talking bad about him. I like Hobium. I'll buy from him again. I like a lot of their yarns.
Yeah.
I like a lot of their older yarns too. I was just showing you some of the new yarns. I really like this stuff.
Me
Their
too.
colors are pretty. I like to get all the colors. I'm not dogging Hobium. I just got to save up $200 now instead of $150 to get free shipping, because otherwise the shipping is really kind of high. So, anyways, yeah, like I said, I still like them. They're my second favorite yarn company. That's
They
not
have good yarns.
not
Really,
in
really
the
cool.
U.S. A lot of the yarns are really cool. So, yeah,
A big selection too. So
not huge, but
see, I keep talking.
and you don't know
I
what
just
you're
need to
talking
be
about.
quiet. Yeah. Smack me if
You want
you
to see
have
a huge selection? Look at ice yarns. Woo!
I just look around your room
I
and I
can't
see a
even-
huge selection, and
I can't even
I don't even have a drive to go to a yarn website
be quiet.
after looking around
I
here.
can't even navigate ice yarns. I don't buy from them anymore though.
I
So
could navigate Wool Warehouse. Was that the one that I was on where everything I typed it wouldn't come up for some reason? It would just go to
I
like
think you're right. I don't know. It just depends on the person. Some people told me they couldn't navigate Wool Warehouse, but they can navigate Deramores. And I can navigate Wool Warehouse. I can navigate Deramores, but I found Wool Warehouse to be easier. So it just really depends on the person. Maybe
guess
what
so.
device you're looking at it on. I don't know. Don't you think it could be that?
Definitely. Probably looks different on the phone than it does a computer.
Some people find Hobium hard to navigate. I find it extremely easy.
Yeah, it's working really well.
Some people find
everything I search for comes up.
Ice yarn's really easy to navigate. Me, I think that's the hardest website ever to navigate. So, I mean,
I've never been there. I'm gonna look.
to each their own. I mean, everybody likes what they like. As far as yarn websites go, some find some easy, some find some not so easy. Bob Ross said the other day, I seen a quote of Bob Ross. He said, "What's easy for some may be a son of a gun for others. We're all different in our own ways." And I'm going
Yes.
to put a happy little tree right here.
Exactly. What is easy and hard?
All right, I'm going to go. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Sorry
Yes,
the
thank you guys so much. and
vids are just too dang long.
She's gonna cut me out.
I probably will cut him out, so
Bye, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for watching.
stay safe.